Quick, the hottest thing in the entire solar system. You'd say the sun. You'd be wrong. The hottest thing in the solar system is a machine in eastern China. It's called EAST, and inside it, matter burns past 100 million degrees, roughly 7 times hotter than the churning core of the real sun, on purpose. This is that machine, the experimental advanced superconducting tokamak in Hefei. Chinese media call it an artificial sun, and in one sense, that name is exactly right. Because in January 2025, this machine held that 100 million degree fire steady for 1,066 seconds, almost 18 minutes. A world record, and nobody has beaten it since. What it's doing is fusion, forcing the nuclei of hydrogen atoms to slam together and merge, releasing energy. It's the exact reaction that lights every star in the sky, which raises a question that sounds almost stupid. If they're copying the sun, why does their sun have to burn so much hotter than the real one? Here's what feels obvious. To build a sun, you recreate the sun's conditions. Its core is about 15 million degrees. So heat your gas to 15 million, and it should ignite. It's a completely reasonable thought. Match the recipe, get the result. And 15 million degrees is already almost unimaginable. Surely that's the target. Surely that's enough. But line them up, the measured temperatures side by side, and the machine isn't matching the sun, it's beating it 7 times over. Copying the sun means leaving it far behind. Sit with how strange that is. To imitate a thing, you must wildly outdo it. The student burns 7 times hotter than its master. So either every fusion scientist is overshooting by 7 times, or the sun gets away with something we can't. And it's the second one. The sun cheats, not with heat, but with weight. Drive a piston down a sealed tube, and the air inside bursts alight. No spark, just pressure. That is the sun's core. That crushing squeezes the core denser than solid lead. Nuclei are packed so tight that even at a mere 15 million degrees, they can't help colliding. And even then, fusion barely happens. Any single proton waits, on average, billions of years to fuse. The sun is patient because it is unthinkably, monstrously large. A reactor in Hefei has no gravity to borrow. Its plasma is 1,000,000 times thinner than air. Without weight to crush them, only heat can force the nuclei to fuse. That's the trade. The sun uses pressure, Earth uses heat. It answers one question and opens a bigger one. If it's hotter than a star, what holds it? Think about what 100 million degrees means. It vaporizes any metal, any ceramic, anything solid, instantly. So the container must be some exotic, impossibly tough material we've invented, right? That has to be the trick. Some miracle wall that survives the heat. Every furnace, every engine, every hot thing you've met is held by something touching it. But look inside the vessel. This is a cutaway. No camera survives in there, and the fire touches nothing at all. It hangs in a ring, in a vacuum, in mid-air. Nothing holds it. There's a visible gap between the hottest thing on Earth and the wall nearby. The plasma simply floats, touching nothing solid, which should be impossible. Heat that fierce should melt its way out instantly. Instead, it hangs there, glowing, caged by nothing you can see. The cage is real, it's just invisible. At these temperatures, gas tears into plasma, charged particles. And charged particles can be gripped and steered by a magnetic field. They bend the field into a donut, a torus, wrapping the plasma in nested loops. This is what the field lines do. Keep a star's heat off the wall. The magnets that make that field are the real marvel. Giant superconducting coils, wound from special alloy, carrying enormous current without losing a whisper of energy to resistance. But superconductors only work brutally cold, so meters from plasma at 100 million degrees, these coils sit near absolute zero, minus 269, the steepest temperature cliff on Earth. That's why the intuition fails. Every hot thing we know touches its container, so we assume this must too. But nobody had held matter in mid-air, with a field, until now. They can make it hotter than a star and hold it, touching nothing, for 18 minutes, which leaves the obvious question: why isn't this powering cities yet? Because the enemy was never the heat. The heat they cracked. The real enemy is time, keeping that violent, twitchy fire stable and unbroken, second after second after second. The real story is in the record. 60 seconds in 2016, then 100, then 403, then 1,066, a slow climb toward forever. Here's the honest part the headlines skip. East is not a power plant. It still burns far more energy than its fusion gives back. No tokamak has yet made net power. The artificial sun isn't lighting homes. It's a lab, learning to hold a star still. And every second it holds is a step toward one that never lets go. That machine is already being built. Next door, China is assembling BEST, the first reactor designed to give back more energy than it takes in. This is the artist's concept. Its heart is one superconducting magnet weighing 582 tons, heavier than 300 cars, storing 3 times the energy of ITER's, the giant global reactor. Step back and see what that is. Hydrogen, pulled from the sea, heated past any star, and held in a bottle of pure magnetism. A fragment of a sun, burning hotter than the sun, on purpose, because that's the only way our gravity-poor world can copy the sky. One day soon, the fire holds for good, and we'll have done something genuinely new, caught a star, and taught it to stay.